channel. This week I am testing a viral TikTok recipe. But before we get started, please be sure to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up so that way we can keep on growing. Now the recipe that I'm testing today is Baked by Melissa's Green Goddess Salad. Baked by Melissa might sound familiar to you because it is actually a cupcake company. They make these adorably small cupcakes. They're just like one bite. And the owner started making other recipes on TikTok. And the one that went viral is her Green Goddess Salad. So the interesting thing about this recipe is that she only kind of gives the measurements of what she's doing. She only says verbally a few of the ingredients. So I did my best. I watched the video a bunch of times and we're gonna go ahead and try it and figure out if it's worth the hype. Let's cook.
So we're going to start with chopping an entire head of green cabbage, and I just moved that into a bowl, and then I decided it wasn't fine enough as the video looked, so I cut it with my kitchen scissors, and then I went and I cut up 3 small cucumbers. Also needed them super fine, and then I added those into the bowl, and I again decided to use my kitchen scissors to try and make everything a little bit smaller. And then once I had that done, I went and cut up a whole bunch of green onions, added that into the bowl. Now it's time to make the dressing. So we're adding some lemon juice, some olive oil, rice wine vinegar, spinach, chives, basil, 2 cloves of garlic, a shallot, nutritional yeast, walnuts and cashews, salt, and blend. And then the last step is just to taste and make sure it all is to your liking, and then add it to the salad. So I just poured it in and mixed it all up.
Okay, I have the Green Goddess salad. Now you can see that I have paired it with these blue corn tortilla chips because in the video, that is how she eats the salad, which in my opinion is revolutionary, but also like, why are we not eating more salads with chips? That sounds incredible. So that alone is why I'm here making this recipe and trying to figure out if it's worth the hype. But let's eat. Get a little scoop. I mean, it's really refreshing. Everything on here is like super fresh. There are no cooked ingredients. You just blended the raw garlic and the raw shallot, so it definitely has like a stronger like acidity flavor from the onion and the garlic. However, I like it, and I do think that it goes well with some chips. Now I'm curious to try it with try the salad just on its own. I have a feeling it's not going to be as good. It's still pretty good on its own, and I definitely would eat it. I think that the biggest perk of the salad is that, well, first off, I mean, you saw the container. It made so much, which like everyone in the comments is like, why did nobody tell me that this makes like 12 portions? The thing is though, calorically, it's not that dense. So like, you can eat a ton of it, which is why I think the recipe yields as much as it does, because if you're a big salad type of person, you might actually polish this off in like just 2 days even. For me, I think I would need to eat a lot of chips with it, so I'd be curious. Like, I'm curious to see how long this lasts me and how many meals I end up getting out of it. However, it's really refreshing. I think the worst part about it is how much you have to chop. I don't know if like, I just need a bigger cutting board or bigger space or something, and it won't be as tedious for me, but I felt like I wanted to get things so minced and so fine, and it just was like the bane of my existence when I was trying to do it. However, if I was to make this again, I would 100% just throw everything in a food processor and just let it do it for me, because I think this salad thrives on how small it is. Like, the goal is clearly to be able to pick it up on a chip, which like isn't really, you're not really able to do that with regular salads. Maybe like an egg salad or like a tuna salad is easy to pick up on like a cracker. But this type of salad is like super fine and super chopped, which I also think is kind of cool about it, because if you really did chop it fine, as fine as you see in her video, then I think you could kind of serve it as like a dip at a party, which is kind of fun because it's not that hard and it is really refreshing. I feel like it would be good if you were like like at like a Super Bowl party, if you had, you know, your array of like fatty and fried foods or like, you know, a lot of dairy content in your spread, then you had something nice and light and refreshing, be a nice palate cleanser. Now, would I make this like weekly? Probably not. But one of the reasons I wanted to make it this week is because I just didn't want to think about lunch this week. I wanted to always have a meal that was easy and refreshing, and it will definitely last in the fridge for multiple days. And because I get to eat chips with it, I also feel like it's more satisfying. Now, will it be more satiating? I don't know. There is no protein in it, so I feel like I might get hungry again pretty quick. But at the same time, it's definitely a good option. Flavor-wise, I think it's good. I mean, I think that you need to make the dressing and taste it. That's the hardest part with a lot of these TikTok recipes, is that if they don't, you know, have a link to a website or have all of the ingredients included in the video, you're really guesstimating, which I guess is a good thing because it's a good way to try and figure out what you like. So that's the one downside of the dressing. I think what I made and, you know, all of the ingredients that I measured out came pretty good. But I think next time I would definitely want to like taste it and be like, oh, should I add more lemon juice or more of this? But I didn't want to alter the recipe too much because I wanted to try it based on kind of what the video looks like. It's so hard. You know, they put no measurements, like what you're supposed to do. But this video has gone crazy and people seem to really like it. So if you have tried the green goddess salad, please be sure to let me know in the comments below what you think of it. Have you made it more than once? How long did it last you? And if there's any other viral recipes that you want me to try out and let you know if it is worth the hype and if it's something that you should try and make. Now, that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and please be sure to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up if you haven't already. And I will be sure to catch you next time. Bye!